Lesson 2, Antecedent Interventions. Introduction to Antecedent Interventions. Welcome to our video on antecedent interventions. In this video, we will explore proactive strategies to prevent self-injurious behavior by modifying the environment and routines to reduce triggers. By understanding and addressing the antecedents, we can create a safer and more supportive environment for your child. What are antecedent interventions? Antecedent interventions are strategies that change what happens before a behavior occurs. By altering the environment or the way we interact with our child, we can prevent self-injurious behaviors from starting. Modifying the environment. One way to prevent self-injurious behavior is by modifying the environment. This includes adjusting both physical and social settings to make them more conducive to positive behavior. For example, reducing noise levels and minimizing distractions can help create a calmer environment for your child. Creating predictable routines. Creating predictable routines can help reduce anxiety and prevent self-injurious behavior. By providing a clear structure for the day, your child knows what to expect, which can reduce stress and the likelihood of SIB. For example, using visual schedules to outline daily activities can make transitions smoother. Using visual supports. Visual supports, such as visual schedules, cue cards, and timers, can be very effective in preventing self-injurious behavior. These tools help children understand what is expected of them and what will happen next, reducing anxiety and frustration. Consider a child named Mia, who struggles with transitions between activities. By using a visual schedule, Mia can see what activities are planned and when they will happen, which helps her transition more smoothly and reduces her anxiety. For example, a visual schedule showing the steps of a morning routine can help your child transition more smoothly between activities. Providing choices. Providing choices is another powerful antecedent intervention. By giving your child options, you empower them to make decisions, which can reduce the likelihood of self-injurious behavior. For example, letting your child choose between two different activities can make them feel more in control and less likely to act out. Real-life example, Jamie's morning routine. Let's consider Jamie, who often engages in self-injurious behavior during his morning routine. By using a visual schedule to outline each step of the routine and offering choices, such as picking his outfit or choosing breakfast, Jamie's parents can reduce his SIB by making the routine predictable and giving him a sense of control. Implementing antecedent interventions. Implementing antecedent interventions involves a step-by-step approach. First, identify the triggers for self-injurious behavior. Next, modify the environment, use visual supports, and provide choices to address these triggers. Finally, observe the outcomes and make adjustments as needed. Planning antecedent interventions. Now it's your turn. Think about a situation where your child often engages in self-injurious behavior. Identify the triggers and plan modifications to the environment or routine using the strategies we've discussed. This practice will help you become more comfortable with implementing antecedent interventions. Practical tips and techniques. Here are some practical tips for using antecedent interventions. Create predictable routines to reduce anxiety. Use visual supports to help children understand expectations and transitions. Modify tasks and demands to make them more manageable. Adjust sensory inputs to meet your child's needs. By proactively addressing potential triggers, you can help create a more supportive environment for your child. Homework assignments. Your homework assignments for this lesson include creating and implementing a visual schedule for your child using the provided templates. Record your child's response to the visual schedule over a week. Using the environmental assessment form to identify and modify at least 3 aspects of your child's environment. Track and report any changes in behavior as a result of these modifications. That's all for today's lesson. To summarize, antecedent interventions involve modifying the environment, using visual supports, and providing choices to prevent self-injurious behavior. These proactive strategies can create a more supportive and predictable environment for your child, reducing the likelihood of SIB. Thank you for watching. Before you leave, please complete a brief quiz to see what you already learned about this lesson.